For those of you that have been following my weekly reviews, you know I've been taking a look at IYT, which is the transportation EFT. I see a lot of fundamental weakness in the market. In fact, in 2019, twice as many trucking companies filed bankruptcy as 2018. Even brokers, which are third-party companies that take freight from shippers and give it out to carriers, even they are failing at a record rate right now. And because transportation is a leading indicator of the market, that to me is signaling that there's a lot of weakness in the economy that we can expect to see. So what I want to do is take a look at this IYT. I actually did place this trade yesterday. I'm going to kind of go over it with you and let you know what I did. But these are our moving averages, and you can see our moving averages are pretty much telling us we have a good uptrend. We have the 200, the 50, the 30, the 20, and the 10. They're all above each other. They just crossed in this area, but still they're all above each other. I want you to look at a couple of things though. We're approaching kind of a channel high right through this area. If you drew a line here, and either you could draw a line here or even into this area for the channel low. We've also got some weekly trend lines that are coming down. This is an old trend line here, so I'm not sure how strong it is, but this is a good trend line. This is another good trend line as we're coming into the point, and we're reaching the top of that. Now, again, I'm kind of combining technical and fundamental analysis in this particular trade just because it's hard for me to ignore what's going on fundamentally in the market and to slow down the transportation sector. And that's also one of the reasons I feel the overall market is so overbought right now. Take a look at the wave. You can see from the wave, we just came out of the wave, and in the normal circumstances, you could argue that this was a buy right here. I did not buy it here because I really thought it would continue down. We've got some good news in China as far as trade, and then that's raised the market back up again. But that really, I think, puts me into the sell area that I'm really looking for it anyway. This was a good sell area here, I think. I didn't take it at the time, but I was really looking at it. I kind of wish I had because I might have been able to get my profit just on that one move down, but I didn't take it. So I'm looking at this one. I've decided to take this one. Let's take a look at the next chart. You can see on the Bollinger Bands, we're just at the 1 ATR, which is, again, not a bad area. Now, a lot of things from my normal swing trading approach would show me that I was in a buy area here and that I should wait for a pullback and buy again. I'm kind of going against my swing trading model right now because I'm looking more at a fundamental model and I'm looking more at swing highs and swing lows. Also paying attention to this trend line. So I had a couple of choices on a trade if I think it's going down. I could just buy a put, I could do a put debit spread, or I could do a put calendar spread down in this area. However, IYT only has monthly options. And since I don't have weekly options, I don't really like to trade my calendars with just weekly options. So that kind of narrowed down my choices of what I wanted to trade. What I decided to do, I'm going to go ahead and flip over to the actual option chain. So we got a 24, we got 17 January, which is 24 days out, 20 February, which is 59 days out. Well, I don't really want to go 59 days out. And if I was doing a debit spread or buying a put, this would be fine. But I want to do something a little more conservative, and that's call a credit spread. So what I want to do, make this a little smaller, so I want to come up probably into this 197 range, because that would put me right in this area as far as my short would go, which is right at the top of these candles. So let's see what we can get. And again, I actually placed this trade yesterday in my live account, and so I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I did. I shorted the 197 call, and I bought the 200 call to cover it. And that's about a 3 wide spread of $300. I ended up getting actually $1.30 on this yesterday, which if you could place this trade today, get it, $1.25, $1.30, that would be fine. I wouldn't do it for less than that. This again, if you're looking at this today or later in the week, you may just simply have missed the trade, and that's okay too. There are other trades, and I go over other trades, but I went for this call credit spread, and I got a $1.30 credit. Let's look at the risk profile on it. Let's go out to expiration, which is on the 17th. And you can see I've got about a 62% probability of success. That's if I try to keep the whole $1.30. My break even is actually at 198.32 because I got 197 plus $1.30. So it's actually about 198.30. So let's see where that is on the chart. So 198.30 would put my break even right in this area here. And what I decided to do on this trade is I'm going to place my stop loss right above these candles here. So right above this swing high here. So if it does get up to 198, 198.30, then I'm probably going to go ahead and close this trade. And I'll take whatever loss there is at that time. If it doesn't, if it moves around through here or moves down hopefully, I'm going to try to get a profit out of this. Instead of the whole $1.30, I'm going to try to get about 60% of that. So I'm going to try to close it at about 52 cents. So I'm going to put in a good to cancel order at 52 cents, a 52-cent debit to close this, which should also increase my probability of success because this is based on me waiting until expiration. So if I can get out of this trade, at about a $78 to $80 profit on a $300 risk, that's a pretty good risk return. It gives me about a 26% return. And really, I'm probably only risking, technically it's a $300 risk minus the $1.30. So, it's coming into this trade, I'm actually risking $170. So if I can get an $80 return by risking $170, that's actually a 47% return. And, that's a pretty good return on this particular trade. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If you have any comments, let me know. Like the video if you liked it. Please subscribe to the channel, and I'll talk to you next time.